All right, everybody. Between 2K20 and now Microsoft Windows, I just can't catch a break. Microsoft had a mandatory update, which most of you probably already know about, and it fucked up everything around here. Had to have Best Buy Geek Squad on the phone for 4 fucking hours just to get my audio back up and running at all. Two of my least favorite things in the world are Microsoft and 2K. And I struggle through both of them just to bring content to you fine folks who I adore so much. So the first match, for those of you that have already seen it or sat through it, was without audio because I did not see the chat while I was running everything else. And I do apologize, there's no audio for that. There's no way for me to get the audio for that. But it turned out to be a mediocre match at the end of the day. Another 2K glitch where a guy goes through a concrete floor. So for those of you keeping score for 2K phenomenal fuck-ups, there's another one there for you. And in the meantime, we're going to pick up the card where I left off now that we have audio back. I apologize. Reset all my OBS settings to blank them out, and I had to reset all that as well. So I don't think I'm going to do another update. I'll take my virus opportunities as they come, but every time I update things, it just ruins every other software device going on the system. So hopefully we can get through the rest of this card. It's been hard. 2K20, I have not been able to get through an event like this live without problems one way or another. So we'll see. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate you, and back to Nitro. All right, fans, we are back here with Nitro. We apologize. There were some technical difficulties early on. As we told you earlier, we're going to crown the first ever WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions right here tonight.
The WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 418 pounds.
Well, representing the LWO, the Latin World Order, a faction started up by Eddie Guerrero. It'll be Eddie Guerrero himself and Juventud Guerrera as they're going to look to take those Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships home with them tonight. Well, you know what? That's the thing about WCW. We're not sitting back with this NWO crap. You have guys like Eddie Guerrero say, hey, we can make our own faction to go up against them, and he comes up with the LWO.
At a combined weight of 410 pounds.
Bob Bradley and Tom Sayer. They call themselves Up and Coming. Thus far, they have not had a lot of success here in the WCW, except for the clipping through Juventud Guerrero right there. Now we know we're going to see a couple of new faces here in WCW. We just don't know who they are, but we're about to find out. Oh my goodness!
From Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds.
That is Sugar Shane Helms. Tremendous star in professional wrestling. There's been a lot of buzz about him in the industry, and now he's here in the WCW Cruiserweight division. Well, the only question now is who's his tag team partner going to be? Well, for these other two teams, they have no way to prepare for a guy like this because they hadn't seen him before. His first opportunity in WCW will be for championship gold.
And
oh my God!
Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Superstar.
That is Chris Candido. Well, Chris Candido is known the world over. He has been around He has been in just about every major promotion you can imagine or name. What an opportunity for he and Sugar Shane Helms here tonight. This is an opportunity that you just don't get anywhere else. Well, fans, it's going to be very simple right now. All three teams will be live with one goal in mind, and that is to capture the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship here tonight. It's going to be a lot of action in a match like this. It's going to be very hard to call it all as well. Not only that, but we keep our eyes always scanning the crowd, scanning the arena, looking to see if there's any sign of the NWO here in the building tonight. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that they're here somewhere tonight, but that's the way these skunks work. They hide in the shadows, they come out, they take their pot shots. But I'm telling you right now, their day is coming. Big move right there. Moving to Guerrero, taking that one. Nice clothesline right there on Candido by Bob Bradley. Bradley much taller than the average cruiserweight, but he is at that 205 threshold. Very thin, tall, lanky individual. As his tag team partner rolls out to the floor. Nice move right there by Juventud Guerrero with a Hurricane Rana on Sugar Shane Helms. Candido and Eddie Guerrero, these guys no strangers to one another. Guerrero's got him up on the ropes. What's he gonna do here? Goes for the suplex. Oh, down across the top rope. Candido got first. Yeah, that'll make you remember what you had for lunch, no doubt about it. Bradley tied up in the ropes, and now look at this. Candido hammering away on him, but he got caught from behind by Eddie Guerrero. All the way out to the floor, and now look at this. Sugar Shane Helms with Bradley. Oh my goodness! Juventud Guerrero! He just launched his body like a missile all the way through the ropes. Action inside the ring, action outside the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is WCW Nitro here on the Nation Network. Tremendous move right there by Candido. Northern Light suplex finds the mark. Shane Helms with a sit-out facebuster. Moving to Guerrero. Drops him on the back of his head, and Sugar Shane Helms rolling out to the floor. Eddie Guerrero with a suplex. Oh, this one could be the Three Amigos as he's got it locked up and he hangs onto it. Indeed it will be. Candido down, shoulders down, Juventud Guerrero. And it's over. One down and one to go. Well, their team is not down, just one man is down. Sugar Shane Helms has no friends in the match right now. For his team to advance, he'll have to be able to withstand an attack and an assault by all of the remaining 5 members. Well, up and coming right now with a big opportunity, taking out one of the top teams in my estimation. Helms had him wrapped up. And Helms managed to get out. Look at this. Bradley from behind. And now Juventud. Northern Light suplex. He gets plastered. Eddie Guerrero up against the ropes, and now both members of Up and Coming for just a moment look like they may be doing a double team on Eddie Guerrero. Fans, if you're just joining us, this is for the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship. Bob Bradley starting to have his way here with Eddie Guerrero. Small package roll up by Guerrero, has him in the middle of the ring. Oh, and a 2 count only. Man, that was close. I thought for sure Guerrero was going to be done with that one. And Guerrero's going to have to find a way right now because Juventud Guerrero's out on the floor and he's in trouble. Here comes the gory stretch. Trying to draw submission is Eddie Guerrero. Bradley survives. And Juventud Guerrero with the Hurricane Run on Helms. Shane Helms fighting his own fight right now as his tag team partner Chris Candido was eliminated. He has no partners to rely on in this one, and right now, he's on the receiving end of a big clothesline. You see him using those ropes, trying to pull himself back to his feet. That is a surefire sign that a wrestler is exhausted. And now Bradley going for the cover on Juventud. This would be considered an upset in my opinion. It would be an upset in anybody's opinion because Up and Coming, they may be, but they are far from there. Look at this! Helms falls back on Juventud Guerrero and he gets a 2 count. Out of sheer exhaustion, he fell backwards and landed on top of Juventud for the count. What a way that would have been to eliminate somebody. Fireman carry nicely done right there. Juventud Guerrero is in trouble now with this backstabber. Guerrero is down. Shane Helms from a standing position again. Look at this man. Well, the Cruiserweight division here in the WCW is absolutely on fire. Vertebraker. That's got to be it. Hooks the leg. And that's one less competitor here for Up and Coming. Bradley doesn't even realize it. From behind, he gets caught. Well, if things continue this way, it might be Sugar Shane Helms having to take on both members of the LWO. And now Helms going to work on the leg of Bradley, but here comes Eddie Guerrero. Oh, look at that! He turned on Guerrero. It looked like they were going to work together for a moment on Bradley. Well, that's probably the smart move because right now there are 2 individuals here and there's 1 tag team left. It might be in the best interest of the individuals to work together. Well, that's asking a lot in a match like this. There's not a lot of time for communication to even put a game plan like that together. Eddie Guerrero hammering down on the head of Sugar Shane Helms in the corner. And now Bradley with a dragon sleeper. Nice reversal by Juventud Guerrero to get out of it. Hoovy with a neck breaker. And now Guerrero from the top rope. Frog splash. And it looks like the LWO will be the new WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. Yeah, I cannot imagine Bob Bradley managing to survive both members of the LWO. Nice move right there by Juventud. Now Eddie Guerrero has him up in the air. What's he got in mind here? Oh my goodness! The Latin World Order perhaps sending a message to the NWO here tonight. Bradley tries to get a hold of Eddie Guerrero, the godfather of the LWO, but Juventud not allowing it. You get the feeling they can put this guy away anytime they want. Whoa, my goodness! That's how you get a separated shoulder right there. Bob Bradley is in all kinds of trouble. Still with some fight left in him, Bradley catches an elbow and a boot. I thought Eddie was going to make him tap out right there, but not happening yet. Juventud, Guerrero gets in. Tremendous move right there with a sunset flip. And here we go again with the Three Amigos. Juventud breaks it up. Tremendous backbreaker right there. Eddie Guerrero used that centrifugal force, the momentum of the body coming off the ropes, turned him in the air to get that extra torque on it, and then brought him down across the knee. Fans, the World Heavyweight Champion will be in action tonight. The Giant one-on-one with William Regal. Guerrero stretching him out. Cruiserweight Tag Team titles are still not decided. Somehow Bradley has survived what seems to be insurmountable odds. From the top rope, moving down. He caught him. And he's got him up. He couldn't hold him. Bradley out the other side. And now Bob Bradley for up and coming. He's got a one-on-one opportunity right now. He's got to make the best of it. Drop kick to the side of the head, and Bradley goes down heavy. He didn't roll out of the ring. He fell out of the ring. And I can tell you right now, Bob Bradley's going to be shaking off the cobwebs for a while after that one. Well, he can shake him off in the ring because that is where Juventud Guerrero has put him back. Knife edge chop to the chest. Guerrero has him up. Plants him with authority. Hooks the leg. The Hoovy driver gets the win. Fans, we've seen one hell of a match here tonight for the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship. There was that brainbuster by Bob Bradley. Look at this Shane Helms pin attempt. He collapsed on top of Juventud Guerrero and almost pulled it off.
Here are your winners.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, the LWO. Well, the Cruiserweight division just continues to build momentum here in the WCW, and now we've got Tag Team Champions. Oh my God, 2K, you suck. All right, man, something going on back here in the locker room area. That is Conan. And of course, another one of those members of the NWO. As I mentioned earlier, they pick their moments. They're a bunch of hyenas. We have seen them lay waste to many different stars here in this back area, and now it is Conan feeling the wrath. Scott Hall just drove him. He's got that table. What's he going to do with that? Right to the head, and Conan is in trouble. Head first into the door. And now they are battling it out here in the locker room. We've got to get security back there. We've got to put a stop to this once and for all. Scott Hall using that steel chair to inflict damage on Conan. He's got a garbage can. Come on now. Enough. Where is security? Doug Dillinger in charge of security. Nowhere to be found right now. Wait a minute. Don't do this. How much more can one person be expected to take? No, don't do it. The outsider edge on the garbage can. My God. This is absolutely out of control, and somebody has to bring a stop to it. We have heard from the NWO in the past weeks that they are not even close to done yet. More to come. There was even talk about Sting joining the NWO. Well, I can tell you right now, that is something we cannot allow to happen. But how do we stop it? Scott Hall has singled out Conan here. Delivering a beatdown. I cannot believe security has not made it back there yet. Scott Hall now walking Conan. Oh, he's got him over the table. Nothing good's going to come from this, I promise you. Look at this. Fall away slam. Yes. Conan is taking a beating. We might not see him again for months. This could be career-ending. The brutality by the NWO against the WCW superstars. Once again, he's up. On the concrete floor, plants him. Look at this. This is absolutely out of control. Somebody somewhere is going to stand up to these guys. We've got guys in this locker room that can handle this. Well, I would normally consider Conan to be one of them, but he was attacked before the bell. Not even before the bell. What am I saying? This is backstage. Yeah, we joined it in progress. We don't know what happened here, but I am sure Scott Hall took advantage of an unsuspecting Conan. That's the way these guys work. They're a bunch of rats. They're a bunch of dogs. Scott Hall continues to brutalize Conan here in this locker room area. Nice move right there by Conan. Finally, maybe putting some offense together here. And now Scott Hall takes him all the way over. No, not again. This will be 3 times. Nobody can withstand this. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. All right, fans, we are back. Things out of control here tonight on WCW Nitro. Partly in part because of 2K, partly in part thanks to Microsoft, but then also because of the NWO.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Gilbert.
The Disco Inferno making his way down to the ring. He's going to have a tough challenge here tonight, though, when he goes up against the current NWA, or beg your pardon, the WCW United States champion. Yeah, well, the total package, Lex Luger is going to probably handle this guy pretty easily, my expectation. Disco Inferno, don't judge a book by the cover. We know he looks a little bit goofy walking in the ring, doing his little disco dance, his throwback to the 70s. But he can wrestle. He's proven it. He's had titles here in WCW. He may get them again. I don't expect the WCW United States champion Lex Luger is going to be a very successful title.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 238 pounds, the WCW United States champion, Lex Luger.
A total package. Lex Luger, the United States champion. This is a non-title match, but a big opportunity for Disco Inferno because, as you said, he has won titles here in WCW before, and a big opportunity right here. Yeah, no doubt about it. This would be a huge opportunity for him if he's able to get it done. I just don't see it happening. All right, bell sounds, action underway, and these two men lock up in the middle of the ring. And it's a Disco Inferno getting the early advantage. Look at him telling Luger, get to your feet. And a couple of stiff rights. And another one backs the champion into the ropes. There's the neck breaker. Again, lock it up here in the middle. And now the total package. Lex Luger has him up and down. And Luger with a DDT. Well, the Disco Inferno starting out really well in this match. Now the question is, can he get that momentum back? Because the total package Lex Luger is completely up, alert, and ready at this point in time. He may have taken him lightly in the beginning of the match, but I think Luger at this point in time realizes this guy can go. And again, Luger is in trouble in the corner. And Disco Inferno just took him down. And will try to steal one right here. Luger out the back door on a count of one. Elbow to the back of the neck, and now Luger. Oh my goodness, what a move. A total package. Former member of the Four Horsemen, now one of the biggest representatives and flag bearers for the WCW. He's been very vocal about the NWO. Yeah, the NWO right now, Luger is definitely leading the charge to go head-to-head with this NWO. We saw what happens when you don't band together. Indeed, Conan on the receiving end of a brutal beatdown earlier tonight, fans, here in the locker room area at the hands of Scott Hall as they continue to take numbers. La Parka done and put out of professional wrestling at the hands of the NWO just 3 weeks ago. Yeah, the injuries he sustained coming off the top of that truck, just too much to ask. Kevin Nash should have been arrested, should have been in prison for what he did. Luger with a forearm. And he got him. He knocked him out cold. And just like that, the total package victorious here on Nitro.
Here is your winner, Lex Luger.
Your United States Heavyweight Champion, the total package Lex Luger. Fans, stay with us. More action still to come, including the World Heavyweight Champion in action. Oh, fans are back, and look who's in the ring.
Well, let me tell you guys something out there. Everybody needs to shut up and listen when the host's talking, man. See, there's a lot of talk here about the NWO, man, and what that means. Well, if you haven't been paying attention, brother, I'll tell you right now what it means. It means we are the new world order. And it means we run the show now. Whether you like it or not, you saw what happened to Conan just a little while ago, man. You saw what happened a couple of weeks ago to Jushin Thunder Liger, La Parka, and Buff Bagwell, man. And that's just the beginning. The NWO isn't here for now. The NWO, brother, is for life. We're gonna come here, we're gonna take names, and we're gonna cross them off. When the dust settles and the smoke clears, brother, all that will be left will be NWO. So for all you guys in the back, man, who think you got a plan, just remember this. Everyone's got a plan until I punch them in the mouth. The NWO will eradicate the WCW. What you gonna do when Hollywood and the NWO runs wild on you?
Hogan once again reiterating that the NWO All right, fans, welcome back. And this crowd gets on their feet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 582 pounds, the Road Warriors.
Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, legendary tag team. By far one of the all-time, if not the all-time great. And the toughest challenge ever for the reigning tag team champions. Yeah, well, we talked earlier about the NWO and who's going to stand up to them. Guess what? You're looking at a couple of guys right here who are going to stand up to them. From the tough streets of Chicago, Illinois, Hawk and Animal, no strangers to a good fight.
Their opponents are accompanied by Hollywood Hulk Hogan at a combined weight of 608 pounds. The WCW World Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
Look at this, all three members of the NWO strutting their way down to the ring. Like I said, a pack of hyenas. These guys have absolutely no class. They took the WCW World Tag Team Championships, I should say, with no problem. They have defended them on a few occasions. Nobody has come seriously close to taking those titles from them, and all three members of the NWO are here now. Once again, fans, non-title match. The belts will not be up. This is strictly for bragging rights and opportunity in the future, as Hawk and Animal know they want those tag team titles. They came back to the WCW when they saw what was going on here. And now look at this, Animal starting things off with Kevin Nash. And drops him in the turnbuckle. Yeah, these guys are used to pushing people around. They're not going to push around the Road Warriors, I'll tell you that much right now. Kevin Nash and Animal going at it. And the big man backs him up in the corner. Now there's a tag made. Hollywood Hogan outside the ring seems to enjoy what he's seeing. Yeah, he's enjoying it for the moment, but stick around because this one's far from over. Scott Hall goes to the right hand block, and now Animal. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes. Animal takes him out to the middle of the ring, and now what do we have here? From the middle rope. Loaded up, and drops it right between the eyes. Again with a fist drop down in the forehead of Scott Hall. The Legion of Doom having a moment here. Animal goes to the far corner. I thought he might be making a tag, but he comes off that middle rope. Scott Hall right now is in problem situation, is what I'm trying to say. And he's also very close to the wrong part of town. He wants to get him out of there, and he does. Well, at least for the moment. And look at this, self-tagged in is Kevin Nash. Irish whip to the rope, and now Kev comes off. Tremendous neck breaker. Look at this, one hand picks him up off the floor. When was the last time you saw someone do that to the Legion of Doom? And now look at this, Hawk tags himself in. Tremendous clothesline. He caught him with a body slam. This NWO, unbelievable. Nothing seems to stop them. Nice move right there by the Road Warrior. Russian leg sweep. Yeah, for the first time, I see a little bit of a look of concern on the face of Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hogan watching from outside the ring. Very closely, I might add. Big elbow right to the head. Hawk now brings him over to the ropes. Irish whip. No, he holds on. Oh, boot or knee right to the midsection. And again. And he'll finish it up with a Russian leg sweep. Elbow down across the head, and now Nash in trouble. Kevin Nash feeling it right now. Hawk's got him and brings him again over, and he throws him over the top rope. He took a hard bounce off that apron, too bad. For the first time right now, I've got a feeling that the Road Warriors may actually have the opportunity to pull off the big win here. Oh, momentum is definitely behind them right now. Kevin Nash. Look at this, Scott Hall calling for the tag. DDT on the head. Scott Hall has got a steel chair. What does he plan on doing with that? Oh my goodness! And the referee takes it away. We've got so much going on here. What is going on with this referee? Scott Hall. Distracting this referee for an unbelievable amount of time. Well, it's also allowing Kevin Nash the opportunity to get back into this thing. Oh, wait a minute! He took out the referee as well! The NWO, what are they doing? Bodies everywhere! All right, fans, time for our main event of the evening. Non-title match featuring the World Heavyweight Champion, the Giant.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 220 pounds,
William Regal making his way down the aisle towards the ring. He's got a date with Destiny, and I don't know if he is really looking forward to this one or not, but it's a big opportunity nonetheless. Fans, we are still trying to get things back in order. It's been another NWO infestation here on WCW Nitro. The Road Warriors were laid out with steel chairs. Referee was taken out with a steel chair. To say they have left their mark this week once again would be an understatement. And the question now is when and who will stand up to this group? Well, I can tell you something right now. When this is done, I'm going to be going back there and I'm going to be talking to some people. And I'm going to be getting some... I've got to figure out what I've got to do to get some people on the right track. We can't allow them to just keep coming in here and hijacking our show week in and week out.
Weighing in at 410 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Giant.
Well, there's the Giant, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Title not on the line here tonight. But as we've said before, opportunity definitely is. Yeah, no doubt about it. William Regal with an opportunity and a big one right here tonight. He's a brawler, he's a wrestler, but he's never gone up against a monster, not like this. Yeah, this guy's topping out at about 7 foot. And I'll tell you right now, I want him on Team WCW, no doubt about that. Regal coming across the ring. Walks right into a headbutt. Look at this. The Giant wasting no time at all. And Regal trying to lock up with the big man, but he just threw him down as if he were nothing. Chopping away at the legs, which is a smart strategy for Regal, but it had almost no effect, I dare say. Well, if it had an effect, I'm not seeing it because the Giant is still completely in control of this. 400 pounds. And he moves like a middleweight. Took the championship from Hulk Hogan before the NWO ever came on the scene. Shocked the world when he did it. Suplex from way up high. Over 7 feet in the air was Steven Regal. Oh, the big boot. And he ran right into it. Yeah, Giant seems to think this match is over, and it wouldn't surprise me if it is. Regal up in the air. Oh my God, he just got hung across the middle rope. He's got to be done. He could be in serious trouble after that one. Hook in the leg. Regal managing to kick out. Look at that chop across the chest, and again. This man is a force of nature. We're looking at a gentleman by the name of Regal that is a top-notch athlete. He has won championships, been a television champion, come close to winning that U.S. title on a number of occasions, been a tag team champion. And right now, he can do absolutely nothing with this man. Just ran into the wall and went down. And now hammering down on the head with those massive fists. Yeah, you look at the fists of the Giant, it's about the size of Regal's head. Again with a boot. Oh, he's calling for it. We know what that means. And if he does, it's over. Well, at this point, it might be a mercy move. Down across the chest. Regal slowing it up. Oh, he's going to be even slower after that one. Tremendous right hand. Regal's out. What a punch. And now Regal just stunned him. That running bulldog, and now switches over to a wrestling tactic. If he can keep it on the ground, he's got a fighter's chance. But he cannot match the sheer strength of the Giant. Clothesline would have probably took his head off if he were there. Yeah, but Regal still can't put two moves together right now. It is still all Giant in this one. Once again, the Giant calling his shot, if you will. Shades of Babe Ruth. An atomic knee drop. That could have put him into orbit, man. He came down with all the weight right on the tailbone. And again, the big boot. That's about the size of his entire chest. Regal slips out the back and again attacking the leg. Takes advantage of the Giant. Tremendous suplex. And again, Regal. In trouble. Well, the Giant sizing him up right here, and he missed. Irish whip sends him into the ropes, back out front. Tried it, didn't work. And again. The big right hand to the head of Regal, who's down. And the Giant picks up the win. Fans will take a look back at some of the moments of this one. That big leg drop down across the chest and the upper body in general of Regal took a lot of steam out of his sails, but at the end of the day, that's got to be the guy. That's got to be the guy who leads the assault on the NWO for the WCW, in my opinion. Wait a minute! Look at this! Turn around! Hollywood Hogan going at it with the Giant. And now the Giant with a foot up in the face of Hollywood Hogan. Talk about bonus match. Where's Hogan going? Up in the air and down to the floor. Hogan just taking him on the chin. Look at this. Fans, we gotta go.